Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our Heavenly Parent Holy Community Oceania morning Hundoke, together with Reverend Yutaka Yamada. Today is Anshil, and today is Monday, the 18th of May, 2026, or the 2nd of April in the 14th year of Chongnalguk. Thank you all for coming, and let's begin with a bow to our true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind. Chanji Champulimge Chombe Paro. And let's recite our family pledge both in Korean and English.
가전맨세 6. 천일국 주인, 우리 가족은 참 사랑을 중심하고 하늘 부모님과 참 부모님의 대신 가정으로서 손을 움직이는 가정이 되어 하늘의 축복을 주변에 연결시키는 가정을 완성할 것을 맹세하나이다.
Family pledge number 6. Our family, the owner of Chongnalguk, pledges to become a family that moves heavenly fortune by embodying the heavenly parent and true parents, and to perfect a family that conveys heaven's blessing to our community by centering on true love. Thank you, and I'd like to share again True Mother's blessing prayer. Beloved Heavenly Parent, for 6,000 years, Heavenly Parent, you have walked a strenuous course, searching for your lost children. Today, after the passing of that 6,000 years, many blessed sons and daughters whom you can embrace in your bosom have been born through the true parents on earth. It is an unprecedented occasion, not only in providential history, but also in human history, as you, Heavenly Parent, preside directly on earth today, as you have dreamed of doing, and especially on this land, over the blessing of more than 8,000 couples, good men and women and blessed couples here at the Peace World Center and in 150 countries. When we consider that this is a blessing day that you, Heavenly Parent, are directly presiding over, we thank you, Heavenly Parent. We offer you our thanks from a heart of deep gratitude. Please remember True Parents' arduous journey. This will be the day of the dedication of Chongwon-gung and the Chongyol Sanctum, where we can attend you, Heavenly Parent. Our Heavenly Parent, we thank you. We offer you our gratitude. Heavenly Parent, please accept this joy and glory. Pray that all 8,000 couples who are receiving the blessing today will fulfill their responsibility. Let them guide the 8 billion people of the world to Heavenly Parent's bosom in the shortest possible time, so that they can become couples whom you will remember and be proud of, and in whom you will have increasing hope. Please grant them your wisdom and capability. We pledge that they will become proud, blessed couples of Chongnalguk, who will, without fail, accomplish their dutiful path as filial sons and daughters and loyal subjects in front of you, Heavenly Parent, and so please accept them with joy. In True Parents' name we pray and proclaim these words, Adieu. And before we welcome up Reverend Yutaka, I'd like to share a praise song. So please.
저희는 엄마는 제게 자녀입니다.
We are your direct children.
우리마다 당신의 이름을 외치겠습니다.
Today, we will shout your name, Holy Mother Han.
深い暗闇の 金色にきらめく一粒の光、それは天から見た祈りの人、世の手を天に差し伸べ、力の限りに祈りたい、共に胸天地すべてなされますように。祈る胸たち、光はその手伸ばしてつながって広がる愛しむ光が、それは神が編んだ救いの愛、世の手を天に差し伸べ、これを限りに祈りたい、父様の涙が早く乾きますように。やむことのない父様の救いの手は諦めず、すべて救いあげるまで終わらない愛の摂理。世の手を天に差し伸べ、あなたの名前を叫びたい、父様と私が共に暮らせますように。世の手を天に差し伸べ、力の限りに祈りたい、共に胸天地にすべてなされますように。世の手を天に差し伸べ、あなたの名前を叫びたい、父様と私が共に暮らせますように。世の手を天に差し伸べ、力の限りに祈りたい、共に胸天地にすべてなされますように。共に胸天地にすべてなされますように。
실버는 우리 마다 한 와우마가
Heavenly
하나래요.
Japan will become one with Holy Mother Han,
끝까지
True Mother,
나아가겠습니다. 우리
and will
마다
advance until the end.
고맙습니다.
Holy Mother Han,
사랑합니다.
thank you so much. We love you.
자녀 경례.
Thank you, and let's give a warm welcome to Rev Yutaka as he shares this morning.
Good morning, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining today's morning Hundoke. Today is also the Monday, beginning of the week. Let's offer the chanson and also devotion to our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. After the anniversary of the Holy Wedding Ceremony in Korea, now each nation really focus to new beginning again. So how to develop community, how to create a culture, and also how to fulfill the witnessing. So those things is going on. So let's do our best. Now I'm in Nepal. Nepal is now 1:50 a.m. So really each nation is different, but I really appreciate to have a gathering all the time together. I'd like to share some photo. So now this is the Nepal side, our brothers and sisters, our second generation. So really, each nation has a different circumstances. So many second generation never visit to another country. That's why how to support each other, that kind of the creating culture also important. So this national leader and Nepal side. So anyway, our many brothers and sisters there, they are working. And Sydney side, yesterday, right? There was outing service. So thank you, our Sydney families, always your Johnson and support. So I believe you had a good time. Well, the community, that's good. And this is New Zealand. So now is the UN, I think, Family Day. That's why I believe UN UPF is organizing several event. So New Zealand side organized UPF event. So thank you for your investment and also gathering well. I hope UN International Day of Families, right? So looks like a good gathering. And this is the Chanshmon, Nepal, and Sydney side. Thank you for coming well. Really now many missionary. That's great. And New Zealand and Marshall Island. Thank you. And now our Philippine missionary is going to Palau as the missionary. So almost traveling time. Please also pray and also support for them to arrive to Palau well. And also Mrs. Margaret, Reverend team now already in America. So how to support the Palau movement, also important. And beside of that, now in Solomon Island, we try to develop the school. So now preparing to construct the student hall. So please also pray and to support that one. And also the nation of Vanuatu, little bit, there is some difficulties. So our brothers and sisters also, please pray for development of the providence of Vanuatu. So anyway, each nation, there are many things. So let's totally unite and support and offer the victory to our Heavenly Parent and to the parents. So thank you for joining today. So let's share the message. Maybe some already receive the message, but we can also share together. This is the weekly Reverend Du's message. Integration of the generations blossoming in Asia. So today's topic is centering on Asia. So let's share together. Mrs. Na, please.
Beloved and respected blessed families around the world, to each and every one of you who are devoting yourselves in your mission areas, upholding the providence of Heavenly Parent, and wholeheartedly investing your effort wherever you are building your life. Thank you.
Thank you. So, our all brothers and sisters, thank you for your hard work and Johnson unconditionally. We will go forward. Please.
Number 1, the first anniversary of the entrance into the Chonwon-gung Chonyul Sanctum. Together with the 66th anniversary of True Parents' Holy Wedding, we have marked the meaningful first anniversary of the Chonwon-gung Chonyul Sanctum entrance ceremony. The entrance ceremony was conducted with profound reverence and 3 ceremonies. The Chonsung journey, the ceremony to reaffirm Heavenly Parent's sovereignty, and the ceremony of the inheritance of heaven's love and blessing. Among them, the ceremony for the inheritance of heaven's love and blessing stood as the central rite, to which True Mother gave particular devotion and attention, offering detailed guidance until the very last moment.
Thank you. So the entrance ceremony was happened last year, April 13, 2025. So there are several program and event at that moment. We officially welcome our Heavenly Parent on this earth, centering on Chonwon-gun and Chonyu Sanctum. So we could remember True Mother really appreciate, but in the same time, True Mother apologize to our Heavenly Parent to be delayed to offer this moment. But behind of this, how much our True Mother, True Father, and our True Parents offer their whole life to complete our God's providence. We can remind through 1 year anniversary again. And there are another ceremony. So this ceremony was for the inheritors of heavenly love and blessing. So we can see these things, please.
What we witnessed then was not merely a moving moment, but a historic event carrying profound providential significance. The scene of missionaries Moon Shun Chul and Moon Shul Yung receiving the rings of heaven's blessing and standing with their wives as the inheritors of heaven's love and blessing signified that the ideal is no longer limited to the future, but is being realized concretely in this present age.
Yes, thank you. This is one of the symbolical meaning and also symbol of transition from the past to current and also the future. So our inheritors, our Shinchul Shinum missionary, officially they are appointed by our True Mother and also offer the pledge. So we could remember that moment. So in Korean, 전에 죽순자. So there is the explanation. So let's see, please.
Notably, the title Inheritors of Heaven's Love and Blessing clearly reveals that essence. Initially, leaders understood it as those who have achieved victory. However, True Mother clarified that it refers to those who inherit as children. This makes clear that these individuals, rather than being people who are victorious, are those who stand in the position of children who are inheriting heaven's will and providence. This meaning is not merely a declaration about specific individuals. Rather, it presents a direction for all blessed families worldwide. In other words, the entrance ceremony was a providential event that revealed the identity and responsibility we must uphold as sons and daughters who inherit heaven's will.
Thank you. Our true parents' position and also our true parents is only one in the history, our true father and true mother in the past and even in the future, our true parents is only one. But how about next generation? They are the inheritor. That's why Shinchul Shin missionary, they received this title, inheritors of heaven's love and blessing, 천의 죽순자. So that time they let the pledge as the 천의 죽순자. But those meaning is not only for themselves. Our all blessed families, our second generation, third generation, and next generation, how we can inherit and how we can stand as God's son and daughters. So they are standing as the inheritors, but those pledge is also for each of us and also the next generation. So we have to read again and again and remind those pledge in front of our heavenly parent and also true parents. So anyway, that moment, true mother officially appointed. That's why now even mother is facing the difficult circumstances, but our inheritors now standing at the central position and really guiding our movement. So when you see, when you watch the Peace TV, maybe you can see their activity now. So our Shin missionary is visiting to the Korea, I think small churches from the countryside, even small area, but visiting even 5-person or 10-person, even totally small church in Korea, but he visited and really encouraged them. And our Shinchul missionary, they are visiting bigger church, but his target is to meet our second gen or third generation. So 2 of them every week they are visiting and to embrace and listen. They are sharing and also they share the love of our true mother. So we can also remember when they came to our Oceania, that time New Zealand, Sydney, and Solomon Island. True mother is really wishing to send her love to our brothers and sisters and blessed families. So sending our inheritors and also sending also our Reverend Do to each place and really try to convey the love of our true mother. So we can see last year's ceremony. So we ourselves also can remind the position and also pledge the meaning as the children of our heavenly parent and true parents. Okay, please.
Number 2, visit to the heavenly Asia Pacific continent. Beloved blessed families around the world, following my tour of heavenly Japan, heavenly Africa, and heavenly Central and South America since mid-April, I have been conducting visits to the heavenly Asia Pacific region. One of the most significant characteristics that we confirmed through this tour is that members of our younger generation are no longer just in a stage of preparation, but are emerging as central figures, taking responsibility in actual mission locations.
Thank you. Each nation has the different circumstances, our Asia Pacific continent. So, how to develop and how to prepare for the next generation. So, this effort is necessary. So, each country we try, but now is a transition time period. First gen, second gen, third gen, and fourth gen, how to unite and work together. So this is also one of the important target now. And they visited to Asia side, and Reverend was supposed to come to Australia, but the schedule was not set yet. So if the schedule was settled, then I think I will inform you again. So currently, he will go to Europe end of May. Then we can see also the further plan. Please.
In the Indochina region, a second-generation leader in his early 30s is taking responsibility for the whole region, including serving as national leader in Thailand. This leader from a Thai-Japanese international blessed family has both a strong academic foundation from Thailand's top university and a solid foundation of faith, and is now overseeing not only Thailand, but also Cambodia, Myanmar, and Vietnam. What was also especially moving was to see a senior leader in Thailand who is fondly remembered by true parents joyfully passing on both legal and spiritual responsibilities to younger leaders. Rather than considering stepping down as something regretful, this elder reaffirmed his essential mission to fulfill the responsibilities of a true son of Chunung Cook as a member of a Chonbo family. This represents not merely a change from one generation to the next, but the living reality of the integration of generations where responsibility continues without interruption and the mission goes deeper.
Thank you. So Asia side, there are several transition moments, and those things was happened. In our Oceania case, we really appreciate our elders. So preparation is important, but not just change without thinking or without plan because of age. Really, we have to support and prepare together. Those culture and environment is also necessary. So we really should prepare well. Please.
We see a similar trend in Malaysia. In about half of the churches, leadership responsibility has now been transferred to the younger generation, and senior members are naturally accepting this transition. This goes beyond a generational shift and stands as a stable, mutually acknowledged transfer of leadership within the community.
Okay, please continue.
Even in the challenging environments such as Myanmar, the role of the younger generation is clearly evident. Amid conditions comparable to civil conflict, one young leader in her early 30s, after seeking refuge in another country, continued the work of the mission among refugees and compatriots along the border. Within a year, this leader found and established new members and formed a community. This is a substantial example showing that beyond limiting factors, in the external environment, the younger generation is generation a driving force for the mission. Meanwhile, these changes are not limited to leadership, but are spreading through all of the younger generation members. In Malaysia, Hong Kong, Singapore, and other regions, young professional adults are voluntarily gathering through initiatives such as the Cranes Club, sharing their faith and life, and establishing themselves as key agents of community building.
Thank you. This Cranes Club is not just gathering by force. This is kind of the network group for our younger generation, our second generation, third generation, who are working outside and the offering their profession. So how those elder working second generation can guide the younger second generation. So there is those kind of meaning. So we can also consider how to encourage and even to connect with another countries. Please.
Notably, some among them, even while achieving success in their respective professional fields, are voluntarily taking responsibility to care for the members of the younger generation within the community. This is an important indication that faith is expanding beyond the personal dimension to take responsibility in the community and in society. When we consider these developments together, it is increasingly clear that today's global mission has moved beyond the stage of simple transition between generations to a stage where responsibility is actively inherited and practiced across the generations. Even more remarkable is that this process is unfolding without conflict or disconnection, but through a stable and harmonious flow.
Yes, thank you. So those flow is coming now. Now is the transition time period. But we can see the beautiful unity in each nation, especially our Oceania side, Sydney, Australia, or Melbourne, New Zealand, even many generations coming together and also unite together. So through this movement, we can see how to transition and to support for next generation. So those now preparation is going on. Please.
Number 3, this week's practice, conversations on inheritance within families. Beloved members, in harmony with this providential flow, I would like to encourage you this week to consider the significance of inheritance in your daily lives. Through the blessing of true parents, we are sons and daughters who have inherited their tradition and love. Therefore, reflecting on what we have inherited becomes the starting point for clarifying what we must pass on.
Yes, thank you. So we can see last time Reverend Du also mentioned before we could see if we say generation is around 20 years or 30 years, but now there are many generations, even 5 years or even 3 years different, then looks like already different generation. So generations, passing generation, but in the same time, how to connect well each other. This is also both important target of the unity and inheritance. Please.
To this end, I encourage you to have conversations with your spouse, as well as between parents and children, centered on the theme of inheritance and bequeathal. I hope members of both first and second generations can reflect on what each has received and try to connect the traditions to be continued and the future direction of life into concrete practices in your daily lives.
Yes, inheritance or transition is not the separation or not the cutting the each generation, how to connect and unite together. That's why we have to understand the meaning well, the behind of those words, and also the expectation. So this is the final slide, please.
All these small practices accumulate. I hope this may be a week in which all of us establish more firmly our awareness as true sons and daughters of Chununkuk, who inherit the love and blessing of Heavenly Parent and True Parents. I pray that Heavenly Parent's grace will abundantly bless your families.
Yes, thank you. So today we shared also the word of our Director General, Reverend Du, and through this message, we can remind ourselves. So husband and wife, parents and child, and also our community. But True Mother is mentioning first gen, second gen, third gen, fourth gen, all of you, all of us, the children of true parents. So we can remind this point, and we can see our mother's age is 83 years old. So how we can pray and support, and all of us still young, right? We have a young spirit and unite together and offer the victory to our heavenly parent and to the parents. And yeah, thank you for joining today's morning on the K. Have a great time. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, Rev Yutaka, for sharing with us. Before we share our reflections, I'd like to share another praise song for us to reflect with. So just bring that up and please enjoy.
우러러볼 수록 있는 스승의 사랑 담을 길은 오직 하나 살아생전에 가르치신 그 교훈 마음에 새겨 나라 위의 결의에 일하오리다. 돌아와라 스승의 사랑 오답하리 스승의 은혜.
차렷 경례 바로
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Rev Yutaka, for sharing those words this morning. And yeah, on reflecting about it, I was impressed to understand better the meaning of the inheritors of heaven's love and blessing, and how it mentioned there that leaders initially thought it was some sort of title because of some sort of victory made, but actually Mother clarified that it's not a victory, but more of a responsibility, that they are to inherit heaven's will and take on that same responsibility that heaven has in creating Chongyol-guk. And the other, in relation to the same thing, that they represent all children, and basically that means all members, because all of us who are blessed are the children of our true parents. And not so long ago, Mother said that we were the direct children. And so that inheritance of heaven's love and blessing directly relates to us, that we need to reflect on what that means to inherit heaven's will. There's still a lot of things to be done in realizing Chongyol-guk. Now, we still don't have a substantial nation, and we still don't have many members. I mean, there's still 8 billion people not having a deep understanding of who our Heavenly Parent is, and how the blessing truly changes the relationship, that we can finally be part of God's family. And so just reflecting, I said, need to reflect more, discuss with our spouse and what it means to inherit and to bequeath. So inherit obviously is where we're receiving what is given, and how to receive that. And I think it is very much in line with what heaven's will has always been giving us, and that's the 3 blessings, and how to actually have that substantially realized, and also to bequeath, to actually be able to give something to the next generation. Mother highlighted many times how we need to look after the environment, so that there is an environment for the next generation and the generations to come, to really enjoy. God created the earth as an ecosystem that is self-perpetuating, but because of our pollution, we're interrupting that cycle. And if we continue, then there won't be a lovely planet for the next generation or future generation. So we really need to put it back into balance. And then the other point that stood out was that Reverend Du's acknowledgement of Asia Pacific, how there's second gen or younger gen actually achieving leadership and really taking it on and performing really well, and also mentioning how the older generation gracefully, I suppose, just stepped aside to allow that to happen. And so I think that's a great merit to have, that really before someone can take over, we have to make sure that the next generation is there to take over. So there's a lot of training that needs to be done to enable that transition to go smoothly. So yeah, there's just a few thoughts I had this morning in relation to that. So thank you, and open it up to anyone else who'd like to make a comment.
Maybe I will say a little bit additionally.
Okay.
So anyway, really transition, emphasizing transition, and younger people have to come. This is true, but when we see many country, really the middle age was missed. The now elder group is 60, 70, right? Especially our group.
Yeah.
Then no 40, 50. Then next is 20 and 30. So even transition, but some country really just appoint because of age. And suddenly 30 or something become the highest position. Of course, those transition is important, but there is also step how we can guide and experience and step by step, ideally. Otherwise, because of just age and getting the higher position without any experience, then there is also some kind of the difficult influence effective, because of course our elder support will come together, then still okay, but sometimes really just ignore the elders and just younger people's spirit, and to stop everything the passing and try to start from zero without cooperation. So anyway, many things is happening. That's why our community's unity and raise up and also support together is really necessary. So anyway, soon each nation have to prepare those moments. So how to prepare well, and our younger missionary, many missionary are here. I hope also you will prepare step by step and really take responsibility. So I hope we can create those environment, because we can see really, we cannot see many 40 or 50 ages leadership. So this is a little bit sad point, but we can also fill up this point and have to develop well. So anyway, this one additional comment.
Thank you. We have to also be aware that Rev Yutaka is part of that 40-50 group. So
Sure, I'm happy to serve and more.
yes, thank you. Still a bit of time for anyone that like to make a comment or share something. Please do. With something I can add, a little different altogether. Here in Sydney, not so long ago, just the other day, we had a Korean cultural night. It was really great. We had a number of guests come along, and they really enjoyed and they explained Korean culture very well, and gave a bit of a lesson on Korean culture. And Ram Song, one of the new Heavenly Top Gun missionaries, she created a really wonderful presentation and delivered it really well. And then they spent time playing some games, traditional Korean games, and also then made traditional Korean food, particularly bimbap, and everyone enjoyed. It was a great night. Yeah, just something to add. Thank you. Oh, yes, Mary, go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. I just like to share. I think there might be some breakthrough in our community here because the other day at the art gallery they had an exhibition, and they'd actually asked me to be one of the people that would speak, and that doesn't happen. That hasn't happened before. And I must admit, because I haven't spoken publicly for more than 20 years, I was a bit of a nervous wreck. But anyway, it was good. And I could, I was sort of about art. So I was able to say a few things about values, and the purpose of art. But anyway, it was good. That was really great. And the other thing that was happened that one lady had her 80th birthday and had asked me to do her birthday cake. And so she invited Douglas and I to her party, and that was the night before last. And that's one of the first times we've been actually invited to somebody's party. So that's positive things happening in the community. So it seems like maybe they're opening up their hearts a little bit and overcoming their fear of us or fear of our movement. But anyway, that I felt like it's a positive step forward. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's great news. Thank you. Yeah.
That's in the King Island?
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's been a tough environment for our church, for witnessing, yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Jeff.
There's
Yep.
only 1,600 people on King Island, so I think everybody knows the Moriarty family, surely.
Yeah, the population here changes a lot, and there's a lot of people now that I really don't know who they are. But because there'd been so much negativity connected to our movement, even when other people came they don't even know, somehow they found out, they knew who we were and that we were church members. Yeah. So there's been a fear like of people wanting to sort of associate with us for that reason, you know. So there's got to be we've got to overcome that spiritual block somehow. And so it's probably the whole, no, sorry, hang on a second. Douglas, what? Oh, yeah, the other day, there was one person, he is very involved in the museum, and we gave him 2 books of True Parents. We gave him Father's Autobiography and Mother's Autobiography the other day. And we've given some books out to a few other people as well. So, yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Well, time heals all things, so I'm sure with more time, they will soften up and realise that you aren't a threat, but actually a benefit.
Yeah.
So thank you, everyone. It's time now for us to offer our unison prayer. So I'll just bring that up. 1 second. There it is. So let's pray together. Thank you. Jew. Thank you, everyone. Thank you again, Rev Yutaka, for sharing. And I hope everyone has a great day. It's good to see you all and hope to see you again tomorrow. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you, Reverend Yutaka, for getting up so early for us, for being up so late for us.
Thank you. I miss you, everyone. Thank you. I miss you, everyone.
Thank you.